That's why you want to escape? You don't want them to rehabilitate you?
If I don't escape, I know they'll wipe my memory again when I'm done with the testing. That's why I can't pass my final exam. If I do, they'll send me straight out of here and I won't have this consciousness ever again.
You were just going to take my map and leave me in the dark.
Well, I guess you were smarter than that, since somehow you're here right now.
But you don't remember who you were before.
It doesn't matter. If I really need to know, they should have my old identity on their memory banks somewhere. If you want yours, we can swing by. But then you'll probably lose this memory in the process. So who cares? Am I right?
When are you escaping?
Why should I tell you? You're not in unless you're a useful asset. And right now, you're not a useful asset.
But I helped plot the map.
And now I don't need you anymore. So get lost.
Who else is going with you?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I want in.
I said useful asset.
What can I do to help?
I don't know. What can you do?
What?
What are they training you in now?
Guns.
Guns. Now that actually might be a useful commodity. Tell you what, if you can get me a gun, you can be part of the escape.
All right.
It's not that easy, though. You'll have to sneak it out of the testing room. God knows how. They have sensors to detect if you've moved anything out of the testing chamber.
I'll get it out.
I don't think you get how hard this is going to be, but okay. Don't come back here until you get it. Close the door on your way out.
What do you know about this place?
It's as plain as day to me. This is what you'd call a rehabilitation center. It's where they transform criminals or lowlifes back into law-abiding citizens. Unethical? Sure, but I'm sure they don't care.
About the escape.
Get me the gun, and then we'll talk.
How do I get the gun out of the testing chamber?
Who knows? The door won't even open unless you put the gun back. And even if you get the gun out somehow, they'll detect it in the next room. I heard they had to install those sensors because one day someone got a gun out and went on a rampage. Killed like 3 people.
What do you know about the director?
The director? What about the guy? If there was ever a person responsible for our fate, he's the one. So he should be held responsible.
What do you know about Epsilon 5?
Oh yeah, I forgot you had your memory wiped again. She was a scrawny little kid who got picked on until you stood up for her. The greenies used to steal her food tickets all the time. For some reason, she refuses to pick a name for herself.
What do you know about Balder?
Oh, so you don't remember then? It's nothing really. He just doesn't get along with the others.
Tell me about yourself.
No thanks, kid.
Can you help me with something?
No. What do you think you're doing? Don't touch my stuff.
But I might need something in there.
Don't you have anything left in your stash?
My what?
Your stash.
What stash?
Your toilet. Hello.
I don't think so.
All right. Get me something to eat, and I'll open it. Understand?
Yes.
Delta 6. I hope this will be the first and only time I have to teach you this stage of your training. Alright, let's get down to business. Today we will continue with your gun training. These tests may take a while to complete and may require some practice, so you will be free to leave this segment and come back if you cannot immediately complete them. Let's start, shall we? Today we are going to add another element to your training. Please take the gun from the pedestal and observe. Go ahead, pick up the gun. Please assume the cover position. Now then, most oftentimes in battle, instead of facing a single lone target, you will face multiple targets. Combat is carried out the same way as before, but you now have 3 different positions, 2 positions out of cover. You can press A or D to go out of cover either to your left or your right. In addition, pressing S will return you to your cover position from any out of cover spot. Try going out of cover to your left now. You can fire at any target from any out of cover position by cycling between them with W. Try it out. The key to fighting multiple targets is that your opponents usually fire only at the last spot they saw you. Knowing this, you can switch between cover positions to fire at enemies without waiting for them to go back into cover. Now then, we're going to try a little training exercise. You are going to have to hit each target for 5 points, while a simulated countermeasure is carried out. Headshots are worth 2 points, body shots are worth 1 point. You see that light that just popped on? That means that the enemy is currently firing on that side of your cover zone, so you will only want to attack from the other side. I want you to hit each target for 5 points without getting hit by the light. Ready? Begin. Your enemies will adapt to which side you are on if you linger there for too long. Taking this in mind, you'll want to pop out for several quick shots and then pop back into cover. As long as you do not remain out of cover for too long, your enemies will not always be able to re-aim at you quickly enough. But as I said earlier, that's your first strike. If you get 3 strikes, we'll start the training exercise over. Have at it again. Strike. Nicely done, Delta 6. Good work. Now you may take a break if you wish, but if you want to begin the real test for your food ticket, replace the gun and have at it again. You may begin the real test whenever you're ready. Just pick up the gun again. Ten hits on each target, and you will be rewarded your food ticket for today. Ready? Begin. one more. Excellent work, Delta 6. Of course, I don't expect you to instinctively learn this at once, so you can practice this section as much as you'd like throughout today's routine. If you are done with the firing range, please replace the pistol on the pedestal. Don't forget your food ticket on the way out. You've earned it. Please put the pistol back so the door will open.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus. Scan complete.
Hey.
Hello.
Well, I finished my computer training for the day. Did you get your ticket?
Yes.
Are you okay? Do you remember anything else?
Not really.
We usually go back together after the testing. You stopped them from stealing my food tickets that way.
Okay.
Shall we go then? You said that you had to escape for a reason. Do you remember why?
No, not fully.
By the way, have you seen Balder yet?
Who's Balder?
I'm worried he's gonna try something now that your memory is erased. Are you eating now?
Maybe.
Well, I'll be in the mess hall.
Please insert your food ticket to
What do you know about this place?
I don't know. They seem like they're trying to train us for something.
Do you know anything about an escape plan?
Not really. Did Giselle tell you about it?
Not much. What do you know about the director?
He just seems to be in charge of everyone. That's all I know.
Tell me about yourself.
You saved me when I first came here, from Balder. I don't know what would have happened if it wasn't for you.
What do you know about Balder?
He doesn't like you. Nobody likes him, really.
What do you know about Giselle?
You said she was trying to make a map of this place, so she had you escape. Maybe you should find her and talk to her.
Goodbye.
Bye.
not letting me back in.
I need to go in there to get the gun.
Fine.
Hey there, Charlie. Since you're here, I thought maybe you could help me with something.
What's that?
I was trying to finish my maintenance shift when I realized I needed to reset the air shafts from level 2 to here.
You want me to fix it?
Well, if you insist. If you want to try, you can use this machine down here.
What about the camera?
You really think somebody's watching us? If you're really that paranoid, fine. Stay up there. I don't care.